Yo, what's up trainers, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing you a Hoenn Cup team which is live right now. You can do it yourself, try out the Hoenn Cup, let me know if you already did. The Pokemons I'm going to be using, this team is very strong. It's going to be a Shadow or Sableye on the lead with Shadow Claw, Return and Foul Play. Then the Wall Rain save switch most of the times. As you can see in this video, I will only use it as a save switch, and then just to close it out with the Registeel because it's just so good with the moves it has. So on the lead we got ourselves a mirror match with the Sableye. I've got a question mark at the rank 1 on the screen, as you can see. Let me know what you guys think of it, because I'm not sure if it's a rank 1. I think it is, but I'm not sure, because it's basically the best IVs you can get for the Open Great League. But in cups like these, you basically want to have something with a higher attack set, because I'm losing all the CMP in every mirror scenario, which is quite unfortunate, but it doesn't matter too much because you can play around that if you know, and I know of course. So let's get it and let's see how we do. So in the first match we pick up the mirror. We get the Sableye of our opponent very low already, which is nice. And we're gonna swap out into the Wall Rain, save swap, and they're gonna swap as well. I'm gonna bait here because I'm expecting them to shield, which they do, which is nice. And now we cannot reach the Earthquake before they do, which is unfortunate, or the Focus Blast or the Sep Cannon, but I'm thinking they're gonna go for the Focus Blast. But as you can see, our timers are quite misaligned, and I think I can maybe swap out later. And at this point I don't want to bait anymore, because if they call the bait, then that's a lot of energy gone. And at this point I just want to make sure that I either get a shield or I get myself a lot of damage on the Registeel. And here I'm gonna switch, and did we catch the Focus Blast? Did we catch the Focus Blast? Let's see. We did, and that's a beautiful catch. A lot of energy gone on the Registeel, and now what are they gonna do? If they come back in with their Sableye, that's fine, because the Sableye is already quite low. Here I make a mistake, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't matter too much, I think, because we got a lot of energy on the Wall Rain, of course. So I'm gonna see. Let's see. Are they gonna swap out directly? If they want to, they can, and we're gonna go and they throw, which is alright. I was too scared to throw there because I was thinking they're gonna catch, which they tried. They're gonna go for the Foul Play. That's alright. We're gonna go for the Icicle Spear. No, we're gonna farm all the way down. And I don't know what happened here. It's quite unfortunate. I clicked the move, I spammed the Earthquake, but they came in with the Altaria anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but we get farmed down, which is so unfortunate. A lot of energy gone. But still, I'm feeling not too confident. I'm still feeling confident enough to think that I can win this match with Registeel only, as long as I leave with a lot of, or with more energy than they have, because their energy for dry on their Registeel and their Altaria is not going to hit me for any damage. So we get the attack drop as well, which is nice. So the only thing we basically have to do here is make sure that we leave with more energy, so as soon as they swap back in, that we will reach the Focus Blast before they do. And that's gonna be it. I think we're gonna have this game anyways, which is gonna be nice. So yeah, keep in mind here they try to catch the Sep Cannon probably, but we're not gonna allow that this time, and we're gonna go for the Focus Blast almost straight away. And yeah, that's going to be a GG, because now we will reach another Sep Cannon, and that's going to be a GG. So very well played to my opponent in this game, but in the end we knew how to manage it anyways, and yeah, GG's. Let's see, boom, reach Focus Blast. We had a nice catch as well in this game, which was nice. I don't know why we didn't get the move. If you know, let me know. But yeah, as you can see, GG's, good game. Next up, what do we have? Alrighty. Another mirror on the lead. You love to see it, but we don't, because we have a high ranked Sableye. But in cups like these, where one Pokemon is seen quite a lot of times, I think you can prefer to have a higher attack set one, because then you win those CMP situations, which is nice. Now let's see, what are they going to do? It's lagging a bit. I thought it was CMP, but it wasn't, so I decided to swap out. They swap out as well into the Registeel, And now let's see. I'm gonna go for the earthquake in this case because I just want to do a lot of damage, and I'm not too sure if they're gonna shield, but they end up shielding. You can go for the bait in these scenarios, but it's also kind of like risky because if they call the bait, it's a lot of energy gone, and in this scenario you will obviously either get the shield or a lot of damage. So it's more like a win-win, and otherwise you can lose more but also win more. You know, it's up to you. It's a bit of a risky play, but it's still not a bad thing to do. But you gotta feel something, right? If you see your opponent and you're probably think like, I don't think he's gonna shield, then go for it. So we land the earthquake, which is nice. Now let's see are they going to do. We are gonna double shield actually. We're trying to get the Registeel out. At this point, don't go for the bait because they're probably like, nah, this Registeel is too low. We're gonna clutch it out with whatsoever in the back, and just go for it. Because if you will go for the bait, they will reach another move, and your Walrein is gonna go down. And look at that, we still got 3 very healthy Pokemon. They have to come in with their last Pokemon, so which is going to be a Jirachi, so that's quite nice. So I'm going to farm up all the way to an Earthquake, and then I'm going to swap into the Sableye, because if they come back in with their own Sableye, that's fine. And we just don't reach a foul play, which is unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world, because as I said, 1 Focus Blast on their Sableye is going to be enough because it's so low. And now let's see, what are we going to? We're probably going to go in with the Walrein just to grab a shield immediately. In this scenario, I should have probably went for the bait, and always throw at the end of their fast move, so you don't give them an extra fast move. At the fast move animation is what I was going to say. So always throw at the end. So now, as you can see, that way they don't get an extra move or fast move in, and you won't give them something for free. And now I'm just going to go for the Icicle Spears because it's fine, and all the moves they have on Jirachi will be resisted on my Registeel. So they are going to throw it. We don't care. We're just going to farm all the way down if we can. So they are going to throw and then swap. But that does absolutely no damage, which is nice. And now we're just going to go for the Focus Blast. It's going to be resisted, but the Sableye is so low that it doesn't matter anymore. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't do any big damage. We're gonna go for the Focus Blast. They can reach another move on their Jirachi if they want to, but all their moves are gonna be resisted, as I said, so it doesn't matter. We don't need to worry about it. It's gonna be all just fine. Do they reach another move? Yes, they do. Can Registeel survive? Can it survive? Can it survive? Of course it can. Yeah, of course it can. It's a Registeel, right? It survives almost everything. We lock on farm down, and that's a good game. GG's. So in this set of battles, the team I used for this set of battles, I went 4-1, which is quite nice. This is the game I'm gonna lose. I get a hard counter. There's nothing I can do really, but you will see at the end of this battle. But in general, this team worked out so well for me. I'm only gonna showcase you one set of battles. But as I said before, it worked so good for me. I went 12-3 with this team, so I would highly recommend you to use this one. Even if you don't have a maxed out Sableye, look at what I did at the around about 2900s from the Legend ranks, with a I don't know, level 40 Sableye, not even maxed out because I don't have the XL candy for it just yet. So yeah, just try to make this team out. If you can, give it a try, and use the Walrein most of the time as a safe shop, and in some scenarios you can use the Registeel because I think it will work as well, because both of them are quite good with their movesets. It can hit a lot of Pokemons in the cup for neutral damage, and that's all you really want to have, that coverage. So we're gonna come back in with the Deoxys. And well, we tried to get that Altaria obviously on our Registeel to win switch, was quite important. They didn't allow us. They go for the back-to-back rock slides, which is unfortunate because it's going to do a lot of damage, as you can see. and from this point it's almost over. Yeah, there's just not a lot we can do because they have a Medicham in the back. Double counter, we top left, and that's gonna be a GG. Alright, next game. What do we have? We have a Walrein on the lead, so kind of like a neutral matchup in this case, in this scenario, because we have some ants in the back. I'm trying to go for a catch. Let's see, 6 or nope. They hold on to the energy, which is good for them. But now, how are they gonna play? They're gonna stay in. So that gives me the feeling that my Walrein is maybe good in the back. But if my Walrein is good in the back, in general, the Registeel will do good as well. So let's see. We're gonna go for the Earthquake. No point of baiting in this mirror match because it will just give you a big energy advantage, a disadvantage, which is not the thing you want. We throw the Earthquake, which is nice. And at this point, I'm thinking I want to have switch. I feel like that's going to be necessary for me to win. So I'm going to give up 1 shield. They throw the Earthquake, and I'm going to overfarm a lot so that I can leave with a lot of energy to throw at the next Pokemon. I'm going to go for the Icicle Spear because I'm thinking I can farm down afterwards, and they won't reach another move. And we leave with an Icicle Spear, that's fine. And now let's see, they actually have a Shadow Gardevoir, which is scary, but I'm happy that I got switched because, as I said, I didn't want to put this thing, you don't want to see this thing on your Sableye because it will just get absolutely deleted by the Shadow Charm damage, even though we do apply some fast move pressure with our Shadow Claw because it's going to be super effective because of that Psychic typing. But as you can see, Registeel is just the way to go because those charms, they just don't do any damage. And we're just gonna go for the Sepcan, overfarm just a bit because we don't want it to be caught on whatsoever. And let's see, boom, there we go, Shadow Gardevoir is gone. Now we're just gonna go for the Sepcannon as well, hoping to get a debuff, and if we get so, it's basically a GG, because we have our own Sableye in the back. And we also have, I think, a slight energy lead, if I'm not mistaken. And let's see, they're gonna shield up, and we have still a shield left as well, so that's also an advantage we have after this move. And let's see how they're gonna shield. Yes, they have to. There's nothing they can do, right? And we're gonna go, as I said, we still had some energy on our Sableye. I'm gonna go straight for the foul play, go for another foul play, and yeah, that's gonna be a GG, good game. Very well played to my opponent, and they know better. They're about to top left. Yeah, as you can see. GG to my opponent, well played, but we've got that, we've made that one. Alright, another Gardevoir on the lead, and at this point it's, oh yeah, well, on the Sableye, you don't want that to happen because it's just gonna get deleted. And we save swap into our Walrein, and they come in with a Sunny Cast form, which is quite nice, quite the spice, respected from my opponent. I think the normal cast form is also quite good in this meta. It can core break some teams with the moveset it has, and the fast energy move, the fast move of Hex, which is a fast energy gaining move, which is quite nice. But at this point I went for the Earthquake, no baiting. You can bait, it would be a nice bait, but as you can see, because they are afraid of the Earthquake, of course. And we CMP, which is unfortunate at this point, but I'm gonna shield it up probably because I want to get this move off and get both shields down. Because if you have both shields down, a Registeel with the moveset it has, it can just, well, do a lot of damage against a lot of Pokemon. And they actually decide to let it go. They think they can win it with 1 shield advantage. Now let's see, what do they have in the back? Our Gardevoir is now not aligned against our Sableye anymore, which is nice. And they have a Walrein in the back. Now let's see, how is my opponent going to play it? We are going to go for the Focus Blast straight away, applying a lot of pressure on that final shield. And I want to try to catch an Earthquake because I think that's going to be a play, because afterwards we will reach another Focus Blast if they do not overfarm correctly, but they didn't throw, so they held on to their energy, which is fine. And right now I'm going to check if we can reach the return. Can we? I think they will be at the move right now, and we CMP. Perfect. We reach the return. This is gonna do so much damage that it's basically a GG, I think. But their Gardevoir is still, their Gardevoir has some energy. which is kind of like scary because it has Shadow Ball and it's a Shadow Guard 4. So I'm thinking I can win this game, but I'm not too sure. But I let myself farm down, which is nice. So that they don't get an extra charm in. And will they reach? Will we reach before them? I have to go, and it's CMP. So at this point, I'm still thinking I still got a Rage Steel, which is in the green HP. There's no way it will one-shot me, right? And it doesn't. So that's nice. That's a GG. That's a good game. It's the final match of the set we've played. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this team. I think it's a very strong Hoenn Cup team, which I would recommend you to give it a try. And yeah, that's it for the video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know and let me see if you had a good Hoenn tour. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm gonna play today as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll check you guys out in the next video, and peace. There will be a video tomorrow as well, so I hope you guys like that as well. Peace. See you guys later.